Ew.
Ah, look at this gorgeous little background we're in today. It's so beautiful.
It's great. Shout out to
It's
whoever
gorgeous.
designed this.
Shout out to the graphic designers for Sanremo. Y'all did the damn thing. Truly,
Truly.
truly, honestly. But ciao e benvenuto a The Cup, the currently unnamed podcast. And welcome to the Cup ESC, where we put the real and the T into ESC from top to bottom, honey. I'm Logan Murphy, say something gay. Gay, and today I am just drinking water. All of my tiredness and all of my lack of thinking is coming from the fact that I just realized I have not had caffeine today. But if I were to have caffeine, it would obviously be in a cup mug, maybe. Ooh, cup mug. And you could get yours and all of our other merch at lanagcreations.etsy.com. Link is in the description below. And we do ship internationally and domestically within the US, so there are no excuses. And today, we're looking at Italy. And in the words of a former Italian Eurovision representative, se questa è l'ultima console la luna sfragherà
Che spike, lo sai, qui non arriva la musica.
Che giri fanno due vite. I love Marco! That's all.
Who looked amazing in everything he wore.
Marco, if you're out there, please. Thank you.
I will offer that same branch, Marco Mengoni, bisexual king. Hi, I'm Anissa Long, also known as CMTV, also known as Sam de Monteverde. Eurovision fan, also K-pop fan. For shout out to anyone that falls in the center of that Venn diagram. And in my lovely cup mug, I have some water because I'm trying to make up for all the coffee I drank today.
I see.
Yeah, I drank a lot of coffee at work today, so I'm just trying to fight that with water. And also, could never hurt. Hydration is definitely of the essence.
Always, yes.
Always. And in the words of former Sanremo contestant, Il vede, ne vede, il vede,
Very good. Great choice. Great choices all around. Oh boy, we've made it to Sanremo. We made it to Sanremo. And we're just going to go ahead and get started because there's 30 songs to talk about today. Yeah. We've got a lot of thoughts and opinions and feelings about all these songs. So we're just going to dive into them just so that way we can get through this video and it not be 4 hours long. So we're going to talk about all 30 songs from Sanremo 2024. Before we do, though, make sure to subscribe if you have not already. We greatly appreciate the support. It's free and takes half a second to subscribe. And we appreciate it very, very much. Make sure to like the video as well, because it does actually really help us out as we are a smaller channel trying to build into much bigger things. All of that definitely helps. You could go subscribe to both of our other channels with Almost All Things Drag and Almost All Things Reality TV. And you can become a member of the Cup and join the tea room over on our main channel by hitting the join button or over on our Patreon. The link for that will be in our link tree in the description below. And with that being said, we're going to dive in. We are going to be talking about them today in night 1 running order. We know that at the time we're filming this, night 3 is about to happen.
Yes.
But we are going to be talking about the night 1 running order, which means we are going to start with Clara with Diamanti Grezzi, or Raw Diamonds.
First of all, before we talk about the song, favorite outfit of the night, and
Oh, she looked incredible. Yeah.
that dress,
I was like,
that
girl,
dress.
girl. So, Diamanti Grezzi delves into the intricacies of love and life, portraying the fragility and resilience of human connections, where Clara compares love to uncut diamonds, symbolizing raw beauty amidst imperfection. And I want to say the world's biggest shout outs, and they will be linked down below because they have been angels for us in this process.
Absolutely.
The on Twitter, it's at Sanremo_en. Has been a wealth of knowledge on Sanremo this year. We truly, truly appreciate them so much. So go follow them. Send them all of your love from us, and all of that. But this song is everything.
I love this song.
That
This
part we heard with the like super super fast part, I was like, oh my god, stop it, stop it,
yes.
stop it.
Yeah, I was the chorus always like hits. Like when she sings that first chorus, it comes in with a huge impact, and I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Her voice is great. The flow is good. Um, I love how it ended. I love how dramatic it is. This is great.
The lyrics are so strong too. Like,
Absolutely.
oh my god. The lines, what is it? But the rope is breaking, little or nothing remains, yet we're still afloat, who knows why. Like I
That's
kind of it's so good. Also, I love that this song just translates to Anka Jams.
Uncut Jams.
Anka Jams. Anka Jams. But yeah, I think this is stunning. I thought her vocal was incredible. Most vocals were
A
phenomenal
lot
on
of
this
yeah.
occasion. So, yeah, I think what she's got going on here is spectacular
Absolutely.
in every possible way.
Yes.
So, let's move next to second in the running order. Someone that we are familiar with.
Yes,
He
we
was
are.
here last year. This is Sangiovanni with Finiscimi or Find Me.
Le allucinazioni, tu che non mi ami, e io ancora che ti chiamo per dirti finiscimi, fammi sentire quanto sono pessimo, quanto ti ho mancato di rispetto, di rispetto.
You know, it's something.
I'm not mad at it. I just feel like in a sea of other like really good entries, I think unfortunately this kind of fades in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, so his song is about love and regret, admitting to mistakes and deception, expressing a longing for forgiveness and redemption, grappling with the consequences of past actions.
Yeah.
Ooh. I do definitely agree with that. I think his live vocal has improved a lot since last year. I definitely noticed
Absolutely.
that.
I'll agree with that.
I thought that was really, really great. I find the song a little lackluster, unfortunately. Just I think, like you said, it kind of does fade in this sea of gorgeous, gorgeous vocal that we've got going on tonight. But I definitely don't think anything he did specifically was bad.
No.
So, yeah. But I think he's lovely. I'm happy to see him. And
I'm happy to see him again as well.
yeah. I do wish it was a little bit better. I'm gonna be honest. I wish it was a little bit better. But such is life, I guess.
Such is life.
alive. So, next, Fiorella Mannoia, I believe, with Mariposa or Butterfly.
Orgoglio se canto, ho vissuto in un diario, in un poema e poi in un campo, ho amato in un bordello e mentito non sai quanto.
Now, this song celebrates embracing one's multifaceted identity despite societal labels, and the lyrics of her song explore resilience, independence, and the journey towards self-discovery.
I love that.
I love this.
I'm very into this as well.
I fucking love this. I found her performance to be so powerful.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous, dramatic. Like, her vocal was so good. Oh,
Yeah.
I love this.
My only thing is just the vocal doesn't go a lot of places because it's always kind of the two same melodies throughout the entire song.
But I think what she does in that, though, is very, very good.
Yes, I'll agree.
And so I'm not as mad at it because of that. But I see what you're saying.
But I still do really like this.
Yeah, I like it there as well. I like it very well. Very much as well.
Yes.
So, words are hard today. Let's move to La Sad with Autodistruttivo. Autodistruttivo. Or self-destructive.
Perché il mio destino è autodistruttivo e prendo a pugni lo specchio, non ci riesco a cambiare, ti vedo riflesso, il tuo cuore di plastica è stato vicino, è autodistruttivo.
Now, this song is describing they describe the concept of their song as, in life, we all face difficult periods where we risk self-destruction. We must shake ourselves up so that anger transforms into determination for revenge and revolution.
I enjoyed the message. I like that message.
I also do, yeah.
The performance felt a bit off for me for some reason.
The performance felt a bit confusing and all over the place.
Yeah. Like, it starts out with like just the three of them walking in a circle.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like it was pretty much that for majority of the performance. And then you have the people come in with the messages on the signs, which I thought was a nice touch. But aside from that, the song's okay. The song's not my cup of tea, personally. I think it's more so like I respect the artistry that it is. It's just not my personal taste. It doesn't fall under my personal taste.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. The one thing I noticed the most is that I don't know their names, but the guy with the pink mohawk, his vocal was not nearly as strong as the other two members, and it showed.
Yeah,
like,
I think between the three of them, I felt like the one with the green hair had the best vocals.
I agree with that. I agree with that for sure.
Because even the blue-haired one was pitchy towards the high belt.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not bad. And
it's not bad. It's just not my taste. That's all.
Yeah. Agreed. And I agree with that. So, let's move next to someone I'm very happy to see back, and that is Irama with Tu No or Not You.
Tu sorridevi, cercavi un modo per proteggermi.
I really like this.
What is there that I could say about this masterpiece? Like, I genuinely don't know. What I will say is the message of the song, where Irama is missing someone deeply, describing feeling lost and alone without them, wishing they were still there. And the lyrics of this, like, oh my God, go look at the lyric if you haven't. It's stupid. Like, it's stupid how beautifully this is written, and
Yes.
it's incredible the way that this is a masterpiece in every possible way.
Oh, what song did he do last year? Or before?
It was
prior to this year, excuse me.
Oh Lord, hold on. I'm gonna pull it up real quick because I don't remember.
Because in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is definitely a familiar name to me. I still remember from which year.
It wasn't last year. It was 2022, I believe.
Okay, never mind then.
Ovunque Sarai, which was like my favorite song.
Oh, that was a good song. That was
like
my
favorite. That was like my favorite song of the year.
Yep, I remember that.
I was like, I couldn't remember whether it was last year or the year before, but
yeah. Okay. Yeah, amazing voice. His voice opens up very nicely. I was able to very much like feel what he was giving us, you know.
I felt every single word he said. Like
So did I.
and it's difficult. It's difficult to not feel it, honestly. Like,
yeah, even the live performance too was pretty solid. His vocals were pretty solid for the most part.
The live performance was absolutely incredible. Like, I just keep bringing him back until he goes to Eurovision. That's just what I.
That part.
Next up, we have Ghali with Casa Mia, or My Home.
Molto più blu. Non mi sento tanto bene, però sto già meglio se mi fai vedere il mondo come lo vedi.
I really enjoy this. And in the song, he questions the concept of home and belonging, expressing a sense of displacement. And despite feeling unwell, there's a yearning to see the world differently, and Casa Mia is a reflection on identity and belonging.
Yeah, I like it, but also it kind of faded in the background for me. Also, he did have one of my favorite outfits though.
He looked incredible.
Yeah, he looked incredible. What confused me was the live performance itself. All of a sudden, this pig thing pops out of nowhere, and I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, I was very confused.
Going back to my notes. I really enjoyed the vibes. I enjoyed the rap sections a lot. I think the auto-tune kind of bothered me a bit too. But I think that's more so a personal taste thing.
Yeah, I think the vocal was good. The vibe and the message are really good. Yeah, it faded a little bit for me. But I definitely don't think it was bad by any means of the imagination.
No.
It may not have made my list, unfortunately, but I do still think it's a pretty decent song, all things considered.
It is.
So, and we move to Negramaro with Ricominciamo Tutto, or Let's Start It All Again, I guess.
E
And in this song, they encourage listeners to reinvent themselves every day, telling the story of a couple's escape to the sea, attempting to mend a troubled love. I think that love is going to stay troubled.
Unfortunately.
This was not my favorite.
This, unfortunately, was not my favorite either. Again, I feel like this is a personal taste thing rather than like oh, this is a bad song kind of thing. Because I feel like it's not horribly written. I respect the songwriting in this. You know what, actually, when the energy got more intense and we started getting a lot more kind of intensity, loudness, if you will. Basically, when the energy got higher, I really enjoyed his voice there. But aside from that, it felt a bit off for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt as though he was very nervous. That's the energy that I got from it. He was pitchy a lot, unfortunately. The rocket takeoff in the background, I really did not care for. This might have been my least favorite song of the entire thing, unfortunately.
I'm gonna say the same, and it's only because there are so many other really strong songs.
Yeah.
I feel like in another year, this definitely wouldn't be down there.
Sure.
For me.
Sure. Oh, we've got a lovely little chunk of songs to talk about right now.
Whoa.
The next
we're at this part. Okay.
9, the next 10 songs in a row. The next 10 songs in a row, I'm going to tell you, are like some of my absolute favorite songs of this year. And it's wild that they were all put in this little chunk. But first of those songs, we have Annalisa with Sinceramente, or Sincerely.
Di tagliarmi le vene, sto tremando, sto facendo un passo avanti e uno indietro, di nuovo sotto un treno, e mi piace quando piango anche se poi
And in this song, Sinceramente speaks of a strong woman who asserts her right to be free, quote, free to take herself seriously and to also be lighthearted, to be ambitious, to express herself, cry, joke, complain, rejoice without being judged.
I
just
Magda.
Truly, honestly, and genuinely.
Yeah. This performance was everything to me. Her voice, this vibe, the bridge, this dramatic bridge that we get here.
Yeah.
But I think overall, she was just insanely in pocket, and I think that's what really did it for me.
I literally wrote "so in the pocket" in the chorus. Like, I think it's oh my god, it's so good.
Oh, this is so good.
It's so stupid good. Like,
I really don't know what else I can say about this.
This is the first of honestly a set of 10 songs in a row, basically, where like if this won, not mad.
Sure.
If this won, would be thrilled.
To you, no.
Wow.
I know there are some songs in this set of 10 where I will have my own opinions.
I think most of them I would be fine with.
Yes.
I think most of them. We'll say that. But it's a solid little lineup we've got going on. And we're going to move swiftly to someone we know very, very, very well.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. Going for what? His third Sanremo win in 6 years?
in the span of 6 years is crazy.
If he wins, he will have gone to Eurovision 3 times in 6 years. Like, that's stupid.
He's really trying to go for Valentino Monetto's record, huh?
I honestly, and I'm here for it. Obviously, we're talking about our beautiful, beautiful baby Mahmood. This year with Tuta Gold or Golden Tracksuit.
5 cellulari nella tuta gold, baby, non richiamerò. Ballavamo nella zona nord quando mi chiamavi fra. Con i fiori nella tuta gold, tu ne fumavi la metà.
Okay,
No.
obviously we both enjoy the song, but I have to ask you, Anissa, what is now your definitive ranking of Mahmood songs at Sanremo? Because mine is easy. I'm going to be honest.
This is definitely my number one.
Agreed.
This is my favorite Mahmood's entry.
Yeah.
It's Tuta Gold, then Soldi.
Soldi. I couldn't agree with you more. Truly couldn't agree with you more.
Oh my god.
I love this. I love the song. Oh my god.
I will admit it grew on me for a bit, but first listen still left a great impression on me. But the pocket, he's always been consistent with the pocket. It's so weird because it's like he doesn't do so much vocally in terms of like, oh, he's not going for all the toots and whistles that like some of these singers are going for, which as lovely as it is, he's able to like keep it low and still deliver. And we've never heard this like lower range from him before like this.
Yeah, this is so different. Like it's a little bit Soldi. Like it's definitely leaning a bit more towards what we got from Soldi. But this for me is like the first true like upbeat Mahmood song we've gotten, and I'm like really excited about that.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that's really fun. I think his performance, you could tell he was having fun this time. And that was my favorite part of it, is I was like, oh, thank God Mahmood's having fun this year. Because we all know he didn't have fun with Blanco.
No.
He did not have a good Eurovision that year. And, you know, I'm thrilled that he's able to have fun this time. His night 2 look, stupid.
I did not see it.
Oh, he's so hot. Big Mama was even like, God, you're scary hot.
He looks so good with his hair, grown hair. With his hair all growing out.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the song.
Instead of talking about how hot he is, we need to talk about how hot his music is.
It's the fast lyrics for me, especially going into the chorus. I also just love in this performance video, we get the random shot of the backup singers just being like, boom.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes. I'm right there with you. Boom.
I feel that. Happy to have you back, Mahmood.
Very.
Very, very, very thrilled to have you back. Makes me... I didn't expect it, and it makes me very, very, very happy.
Very.
Let's move to Diodato, also making a return. I'm happy to see him. I'm truly happy to see him.
I really am happy to see him compete.
This year for Sanremo, he has muovi, or you move. You move. That's what I wrote down, and that's what it means. It's so good. It's so good.
The song is really good.
I really enjoyed this. This song reflects on a breakup where he struggles with disbelief and longing. Despite knowing it's futile, there's still hope for reconciliation, showing the emotional ups and downs of love and loss.
Yeah. So I think this is the first time where... And I really didn't want to do this at Diodato, but I I like what's there. It's just something about his voice felt off. I don't know.
Oh.
To me, because I noticed he couldn't. To me, it felt a bit flat, especially going for those higher notes. But otherwise, everything else is really good. Like the song's beautifully written. I enjoy the instrumentals. His voice beyond that is amazing. Like always from Diodato. But yeah, no, that's just kind of where I am with it. You
Okay.
definitely like this more than I do.
I definitely do. I find this. I did notice that it was a bit pitchy. I did definitely notice that. What I've grown to love more about this song really is the studio cut. I've listened to the studio cut pretty frequently so far.
Okay.
And I really, really do enjoy it. I loved having all the dancers coming out. I thought that was a really nice moment. I thought this is some of my favorite staging because it wasn't too much going on, but there was still something.
Yeah.
I really enjoy this from Diodato. I don't know whether he will get another Sanremo win, unfortunately. But I really do enjoy this, and I think it's lovely.
Yes.
So that's all. Next up, the icon herself, Loredana Bertè. I'm so excited for her.
She's been the talk on my Twitter feed.
She is mother. She is mother.
Yes.
She's mother. The song is Pazza or Crazy. Now, this song by her, beautiful, lovely, wonderful. She described the song as an autobiographical song that speaks about her character and about who she is. And she says, quote, "If someone takes me, they take me as I am, the whole package with flaws and virtues."
I love that.
I do.
I love that kind of writing. That recording was really good, actually.
The studio is really, really good.
Her performance, I enjoyed, but also towards those big notes in the chorus, she did go a bit sharp. And that kind of threw it off for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I really love this vibe. Her presence is very natural, actually. I find that she has a very natural and big like stage presence.
Yeah, I agree with that. She's one of like the most prominent Italian singers. Like she's worked with everybody. And she looks great for 73.
Huh?
She looks great for 73.
Is she really? Wait.
73.
No.
Yep.
I refuse.
Mm-hmm.
I refuse to believe that. I'm sorry.
Well, she is diva, so get used to it. So maybe you won't complain about her vocal because she's 73. I just appreciate the icon, legend, and diva that is Loredana Bertè.
Hey, this still is good though. That's just my one thing.
I did also note the vocal was not nearly what I wanted it to be. I didn't think it was bad by any means of the imagination. I think there's a bit of strengthening that she can do with her vocal.
Yeah.
I will say her night 2 performance I thought was much better.
Okay.
Because she did perform in night 2. She got 4th in the ranking for night 2 and 1st in the ranking for night 1. We'll talk about the rankings at the end. But I would say her night 2 performance for me was a lot stronger.
Okay. So did.
Yeah. Let's move to, I still don't know how to say this man's name. I think it's Geolier. Geolier. I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry that I don't know. But the song, Ipeme Tupite, I per me, tu per te. Or Me for Me, You for You.
Già fine la storia per noi, uscita ci sta a guardare, quando piove perché sei dispiaciuto con me, e perché diciamo stai iniziando a giocare.
Now, this song talks about a couple who love each other deeply, but at the same time understand that it's time to reclaim their own space and think about themselves. And that loving also means accepting the end of a relationship. Powerful shit.
That is powerful shit.
And this is a fucking great song.
It's solid.
I like it a lot.
You definitely like it more than I do.
Yes.
I think it's for some reason, to me, it kind of faded. And it's weird because there are a lot of there's some special things about the song as well. But for some reason I just was missing something. I can't put my finger on what that was. But really cool thing about this, and Logan, you probably have it in your notes too, but this isn't I believe there are parts in this that are in a specific like dialect of Italian called Neapolitan.
So there's a lot of the song is actually in Neapolitan, which I think adds to how incredible this song is. When I saw that, I looked at the lyrics and I was like, what? I wasn't familiar with the language, honestly.
Right.
And then looking at it more, I was like, oh my God, this is absolutely incredible. Like, for me, I think that helps it stand out for me. It's such an earworm for me. Like
Sure.
that has stuck in my head since I listened to the song. I think the overall song could be a little bit stronger, but I'm a really big fan of it. I think it's very, very solid and lovely and wonderful. So.
I think I'll put this as like my perfectly solid. I think I could confidently say this is my perfectly solid.
Fair enough.
Because there's still, despite what I just said, there are things that I do really enjoy about this, like the vibe and like the fact that it's in a different language. And his pocket's there too. I find that his pocket is pretty there. The whispering actually is my favorite thing about it. There's some parts where it's whispering. I enjoyed that.
Work. Yeah, it's a lovely, lovely, lovely song. So let's move to another mother, and that's Alessandra Amoroso, who I was very familiar with. This is actually her Sanremo debut, which I think is Gorgina. The song is Fino Aquí or Fino Aquí, or Until Now. And in this song, it uses a fall from a skyscraper as a metaphor for life's setbacks. And she repeats the line, "So far, so good," to remind herself not to take life too seriously and to maintain hope, especially in tough times.
I enjoy this, actually. I like this.
I really enjoy this.
Yeah. Although I will say I enjoy the recording better than the live performance.
Okay.
But I still did enjoy the live performance. But I don't know, her tone's really cool, and I love this tone for this song.
Yeah, I thought it was a gorgeous vocal. I love how much power she has in the live vocal. That really didn't surprise me, but that definitely, I was very pleasantly surprised to hear it.
Right.
I love the syncopation in the bridge. What's happening there, I think, is really, really strong. And Absolutely. She has this like gorgeous softness at the end of the choruses that I like. It has all of those ingredients for me of just a really, really good song. I'm excited to see what her night 3 vocal sounds like and to see what she's got going on for this performance. But I think she's fantastic. And I'm happy she's here.
I'm happy she's here as well. So how do you know her?
I honestly, I think it was Drag Race Italia.
Okay, I was gonna guess.
I want to say I think it was. I think it was probably something like that. Something like that, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, she's lovely.
She's great.
Girl. Love it. Next up, we have the Kolors with Un ragazzo, una ragazza, a boy, a girl.
Un ragazzo incontra una ragazza, le labbra sulle labbra, poi che succederà? E comprerei con te la luna se ci avessi nove, solo per cantarti ancora un po'.
And in this song, it tells this tale of the very first spark of love, blending funk and disco into this disco funk situation.
So I was telling Logan this off camera, but after watching the performances live, I got to watch it. I got to watch everything live, like on live stream and whatever. But this morning, I finally got around to listening to all the songs on Spotify. The more I ended up listening to this, the more it gets stuck in my head. So this has become my personal earworm.
Valid.
Because this is also like very up my alley. I love myself some disco and some funk. And the voice was pretty solid too, if you ask me. But yeah, no, the pocket was there. He doesn't have the strongest voice, but he works well with what he has. It was weird because the live performance kind of took it down a few notches, because although he was on pitch, he needs to work on like stamina and breath control kind of thing.
Definitely.
But that climax was everything to me. The music is everything. This is ridiculously catchy for me, so I'm not mad.
I really enjoyed this. The first thing I wrote down is, oh, he's hot. But I thought it was a very nice vocal. It's a fun song. That's what I got from this. It was just fun, and I liked that within all of the ballads and these kind of like not darker songs necessarily, but a little bit more serious songs. I appreciated that I got a little bit of like brevity from that, at least in the running order.
Yeah.
So I was very happy with this song. I really enjoy it.
I'm a huge fan of this.
Yes. Oh, and then we move from a great performance to another great performance. We've got Angelina Mango next with La Noia, or The Boredom. And in this song, she turns the idea of boredom on its head, and instead of fighting boredom, she sees it as a chance for something fresh and exciting. And I will say that this song was co-written by one of your favorites. She co-wrote this with Madam.
Ah, I see. I see
the Madam influence in this song, honestly.
Yep. I love this. I'm a huge.
I love this.
I think she's the only one that kind of has this kind of vibe going on. Really?
Yeah. I would say so.
Yeah, very like girl bob, C to the auntie kind of vibe.
Very that.
very in pocket. I feel like this would be very different for Italy to send.
I agree. I
Like
think it would be
if they
very
hop
fun.
if they hop on the girly bop kind of dance break-ish train, like Chanel,
I mean,
like
hell, when was the last time Italy sent a woman?
2017.
It was 16.
Oh, excuse me, yeah, 2016. Because 2017 was Occidental.
Yes.
Yeah,
Occidentalis Karma, and then that was No Degree of Separation.
yes.
So I really enjoy this. I think this is fantastic. It's got this little bit of like a Spanish flair to it in a way that I really enjoy. I just wrote it's a bop, and then her acapella moment.
Oh, this acapella.
Shut up with that. Like
So you want to talk about mother?
Oh, so you want to talk about mother? You want to talk about mothering? That's Miss Mango. You go from Marco Mangione to Mango. That's a pretty, I see the.
I see the vision.
I see the vision. I see the vision. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, we go from mother to fathers. Next up, we know them. We love them. There's a lot of returning Eurovision artists this year. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like just realizing there's like so many. Il Volo is back. I'm happy to see Il Volo back. I knew Il Volo before I knew about Eurovision.
Did you know?
Oh yeah, my mom had an Il Volo album growing up. So I'm very, very familiar with Il Volo.
Was this pre-Grande Amore?
I think so.
Wow.
It might have been around. Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, because they represented Eurovision the year I graduated high school. So yeah, it would have been. Yeah.
Wow.
So it would have been much earlier than that. But this year at Sanremo, very happy to have them. Capolavoro or Masterpiece. Stop it.
Il Volo is Il Voloing, truly.
This is a masterpiece, as they called it.
Yeah.
The song dives into love's various facets. Despite life's challenges, love transforms everything into a wonder, bringing gratitude and awe for its unexpected arrival and its power to turn life into a masterpiece.
Yeah. I really enjoyed this. It's kind of what I've expected with Il Volo greatness. I think what it was for me, it was that last chorus. That the last time they sang the chorus, it came in with a bang, and that kind of amped things up a lot. Because for me, the rest of the song just felt like, oh yeah, it's Il Volo. I've expected this out of them.
Sure,
it's great.
I mean,
I will say as well, this isn't on them, but I don't know if there was supposed to be 3-part harmony, because I couldn't hear the third harmony or the second. Like there's the melody and then the first harmony. There's another harmony that I'm pretty sure one of them is singing, and I can't hear it as well. And I think that's more so an audio issue rather than them singing as a kind of a yeah.
I get that for sure. I just think this is gorgeous. I fucking love it.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
I fucking love it. I really do.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this as well.
Ugh, they're just so good. Ugh. So good. So good. And speaking of so good, next up, Big Mama. I'm so excited to talk about Big Mama. I love this.
I think we were both just super excited once we found out there was an artist named Big Mama.
Plus, she's gay, which makes it even better. Like,
What?
oh, you didn't know? Oh, yeah,
no.
she's one of us.
I love that even
She
more.
wrote the song with her girlfriend. We stand her. The song in question, La rabbia non ti basta, or Rage is not enough for you.
I love it. I love
Come on,
this.
Big Mama. Period.
So you want to talk about mothers?
Oh, so you want to talk about Big Mama?
What do you?
Oh, you want to talk about Big Mama?
You want to talk about Big Mama?
I do.
You
because
got
this
this
song
Big
is-
Mama in Big Mama
Come on, Big Mama.
in Mama.
In Mama. I love this.
Her flow is amazing.
Oh, stupid good.
Like there was a part where she goes into very fast lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
That honestly was my favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a solid voice. Vibe is amazing. This is a banger. I love this.
Her vocal is incredible. The emotion that you can hear it throughout the song, and then as soon as she ends her first performance, she just starts crying, and I'm just like, oh, baby.
I know.
I loved it because I mean, for a lot of these artists, Sanremo is like a very big launching pad for a lot of what the rest of their career is going to be.
Yeah.
And so I'm so happy that she's here. I'm so excited she's getting this exposure. And I think this song is absolutely incredible. Regardless of how she does overall, this song is absolutely incredible. And I'm going to be listening to it for a while.
Oh, absolutely. Also, just her energy on stage is very infectious. Like,
Yeah.
I would love to run up on that stage and dance with her. Like, you know? And we all have a gay old time, you know?
I agree with that. I agree with that. Work, Big Mama.
We love you, Big Mama.
Work, Big Mama. Let's move to Ricci e Poveri, who are making their return to Sanremo. Very, very happy for them. Ma non tutta la vita, or but not the whole life.
Le stelle già stanno cadendo, dammi retta, scendi adesso in pista. Gira, gira, girerà la testa. Non ti vedo dove sei finita.
And in this song, they use the song as a reminder not to waste time when love comes knocking. It's okay to wait for someone, but not forever, as the title implies.
They're adorable.
They're Angela and Angelo, and I love them.
I love them.
I love them so much.
And this is a bop too, actually.
It's so good.
I'm really into this.
It's so good. Like, I was like, I love that they start in a fucking bow. They start in a fucking bow. I'm like, you've got to be fucking joking me. Like,
they're having so much fun on that stage too.
I know. I'm so happy watching them.
So
I'm like,
am I.
yes, Diva, I love you.
My heart is full of joy watching them.
Also,
this woman, I don't know if she's Richie or Poveri, but she's giving a lot.
Angela, her name is Angela.
Okay, but Angela doing the thing, really, like
Truly.
This character that we get out of her, whether it's character or whether it's actually her, still I love it. I love what we're getting from Angela because she is doing the most in terms of character.
Yeah, I'm such a big fan of this.
I'm a huge fan of this.
I'm such a big fan of
I
this.
didn't think I would be. I didn't think I would be. But I love this.
I love her. I'm so excited. Like, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I'm so happy. So happy.
This makes me really happy.
Yeah. Let's move next to Emma with Apnea.
Di quelle che si dicono per nostalgia o solo per sputare via il veleno, che tanto è tutto vero, non mi piace niente ma tu mi togli il respiro. Apnea.
And this song digs into the complexities of a relationship hanging in the balance, blending pain, forgiveness, and the profound influence of the partner. And with them, Emma feels alive, but also breathless.
Hence the title. That makes sense.
Apnea.
She's doing a good job too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, to me, there are songs here that are great. This just feels like it's really good.
I agree with that.
Like ultimately, that's kind of where I am with this.
Yeah, I think I love the vibe. The apnea into like the beat, I think, is really, really cool. I think the vocal was solid. There were a few vocal issues. But overall, it's a song I'm gonna continue to listen to for a while. I don't know how well she's gonna do overall, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the main thing I'm scared of as well.
Yeah. But I think she's lovely. And that's all. That's all. So.
She'll get a chance again.
I hope. Next up, Renga and Neck with Pazza di Te or Crazy for You. And this song, they're singing about mature love, portraying it as pure and absolute, even in a somewhat provocative manner, by addressing its negative aspects.
Oh. I mean this in the best way possible when I say this.
Oh no.
This is the part of the show
Okay.
where I give my award for my personal CUP award for perfectly inoffensive. But I still really do like this as well. Cause actually they both have really nice voices and they harmonize really well with each other. But otherwise I don't know anything else about this that stands out to me.
I don't think any of this stands out to me, if I'm being really honest. Like, I think it's a solid vocal from both of them. Nothing else really stands out. Melodically, it just doesn't go a whole lot of places. I don't think it's bad by any means. It fell towards the bottom of my list overall. But yeah, I don't think it's definitely not bad. Definitely not bad. But Mr. Rain is back.
He is back.
From Superhéroe, which I love still. Great song. To Due Altalene or Two Swings.
Fino a perdere la voce sotto la pioggia, sotto la neve, sospesi in aria come due altalene.
And this song is actually about loss, and he wrote it after hearing a story of a dad who lost his two children.
Yeah, I kind of got that in the performance. I was able to get that really well.
The performance, I think, is gorgeous.
Sorry?
I think the performance was gorgeous.
This performance was amazing. I really enjoyed this performance. So over this past year, I've taken a lot of time to reflect on his growth, on his artistry,
Mm-hmm.
and I've come to terms of like I've come to fully understand what he gives us as an artist
Mm-hmm.
and who he is as an artist, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I think this song does him absolute justice. I love this song.
I do too. I think the vocal is good. The vocoder effect that he had at one point, I actually kind of really liked that. I think it really worked with what I was doing.
Oh yeah, no, I
Um,
really did that too.
I will say, I think he lost a little bit of stamina towards the end of the song, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Um, but I think overall it's a very solid performance, and I'm very happy to see him back again.
yes. I don't know about his shot to represent Italy per se,
Yeah.
but I really enjoyed this song.
Mm-hmm. I did as well. Let's move to, I think it's Bunker 44.
I'm thinking it's Bunker 44 as well.
I'm going to go with Bunker 44. Governo Punk or Punk Government. That's all we need to hear about that.
Why'd you play that part?
I don't know. I decided to, and it just happened. So, in this song, they're depicting who they are and the provincial reality that they come from. There's also a political undertone highlighting the neglect of youth and provincial neighborhoods.
I generally feel like there's something I'm missing.
You know, I think it's just intentionally chaotic. I found the performance to be a little sloppy overall.
Yeah.
I don't think all of their, and I think that's the point.
Right, because I'm like, one of them is giving me Kurt Cobain.
Yes.
One of them is giving me Michael Clifford from 5 Seconds of Summer.
Sure.
One of them is giving me like Freddy Krueger.
Okay.
It's like you said, it felt very sloppy all over the place. A bit awkward at some points as well.
Mm-hmm.
I was okay with it until the chorus.
Yeah, I think overall their vocals are fine. There's nothing like groundbreaking about them. They all pretty much lost stamina because they're just dancing around the stage the whole time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of breath control issues at the end. It's fine.
Also, a punk boy band is something very interesting.
Isn't it?
It is.
Strange. Very strange. But let's move to Gazelle. Gazelle with Tutto Chi, or That's All.
Perché mi stringo un po' e sposto un po' di me. Vorrei guardare il passato con te, addosso al muro col proiettore.
So this is a 90s style love song set in Rome, specifically in Roma Nord. And the two characters in the song are weary and lost, finding solace in each other's company.
Okay. I wish we got some sort of depiction of that.
I wish we had any sort of indication about that, if I'm being honest with you. But I'm going to go ahead and say that this is the part of the show where I'm going to give this song perfectly inoffensive, because I genuinely, like, all I wrote down was vocal was a bit shaky, but really not that bad. That's all I really honestly have to say about this song. I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was great. I'm not mad at this song.
That's kind of where I am with it too. Like, the vocal felt shaky for me.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell how much he's trying. It shows a lot in the in his live performance that he's trying his best.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, I just don't think I got it, unfortunately.
I couldn't get it either. Unfortunately, this kind of fell like towards the bottom of my list. I'm not saying it's the bottom, but it's down there for me.
Yeah. I agree with that. So next up, Darjen D'Amico with Onda Alta or High Wave.
Sta arrivando l'onda alta. Stiamo fermi, non si parla e non si salta. Senti il brivido, ti ho deluso, lo so. Siamo più dei salvaggetti sulla barca.
And this song delves into pressing social issues like war and the migrant crisis, highlighting how war affects innocent victims, especially children, and underscores the responsibility of the affluent world, which often lacks empathy. How fitting for this time in our life. To which he was the one that talked about Free Palestine, right?
Was that him?
I think so.
I don't remember.
I think it was a couple people.
I really don't remember.
I don't either. I love the bear, the teddy bear.
I know. I was gonna say the way the suit is decorated with teddy bears, like as this like kind of ascot almost.
Right.
And then he's also got teddy bears on his shoes.
I love it.
It's camp. Honestly, my favorite part was that sample we've just listened to.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, there's not a lot I remember about this. Yeah. For some reason.
It's a nice flow. Here's what I'll say. Yeah. It's a nice flow. The music is good. I thought going into the crowd and kind of keeping, like, he was the only person that really went from the stage into the crowd and did anything like that, which I think was really, really good. Yeah. Overall, hey, I'm not mad at this. So,
I'm not mad at this either.
I'm like, I am not mad in the slightest.
It felt very middle of the pack to me.
I would tend to agree with that, I think. Yeah. Let's move to Rose Villain with Click Boom. Click Boom.
Non ho mai avuto paura del buio, ma di svegliarmi con accanto qualcuno. Per me l'amore è come un proiettile.
Click Boom. Oh yes, Darjan D'Amico was the one that called for a ceasefire after his performance. I just saw that. In Click Boom, Rose Villain portrays deep emotional reliance on a lover, even amidst awareness of potential pain. Metaphorically here, love is likened to a bullet, reflecting its intensity and unpredictability. Hence the Click Boom.
I really enjoy this vibe.
I like it.
Also, this outfit.
Oh, this was my second favorite outfit of the night. I will say that.
Yeah. No, she's got a great voice. Except for when she was kind of pitchy going for some of those higher notes though. Mm-hmm. But otherwise, beautiful voice. This also felt to me very C to the auntie.
Very.
But no, I thought this was pretty solid. I really enjoyed this as well.
Yeah, I thought it was good. It's not the most complex song melodically.
Yeah.
But I thought her vocal was very good. The big, powerful moments she has are really, really good. And I like the soft moments too. And the rapping is all good. Like, it's all just very, very... This is my perfectly solid. Like, I think this is just very, very good. And it's a very lovely, lovely song.
Yeah.
So that's really all I can say about it. Like, that's about it.
Yeah.
It is good. It's cute. It's lovely. She's doing it. Good for her.
She is doing it.
Let's move to Santi Francesi with L'amore in bocca, or Love in the Mouth.
Sono le ultime gocce di pioggia, scivoliamo sopra i tetti prima di cadere a pezzi. Lascerò i vestiti per strada, ti sembrerà strano seguire.
And in what is also his debut at Sanremo, good for you, good for you. This song is about what lingers after a quick meeting, sparking hopes for another chance despite its shortness.
I really enjoyed this.
I do too.
I will say, I prefer the live actually over the
I
recording.
think I do too.
Because he hit the impact he has when he hits those high belts is there. Let me get my notes real quick. Hold up. Yes, here we are. His voice opens up really nicely. I really enjoy the vibe. I love the sync. I love the keyboard playing. This other guy that's just kind of switching from the piano and the keyboard. His syncopation's there for me. Like, I love how syncopated this is. I love how in sync they are with each other. How in the pocket they were. I really enjoyed this performance as a whole.
I really enjoy it. He's also a very attractive individual.
Very attractive.
Very attractive individual. I thought it was a very solid vocal. The soft start, I really, really liked. He builds his power as the performance is going on. I think overall it all comes together for what is a very, very, very strong performance.
Yes.
I really enjoy this. For your debut, I mean, how? It's a damn good debut.
In the words of Skirty Cat from RuPaul's Drag Race UK, not bad for a first gig.
I can't stand you. I cannot believe you just did this in this moment. It's fine. It's whatever.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Anyway, next up, Fred De Palma with Il cielo non si vuole. Non ci vuole. The sky doesn't want us.
Ancora quel brivido, sarà fantastico morire ancora per te, ma tu promettivi che saremo bene anche all'inferno, il cielo non ci vuole.
And in this song, he says that the song is somehow linked to the concept of destiny. It refers to the destiny that doesn't want a relationship to go on and how bad one feels at that moment.
Ah.
Yes.
It's okay. It's not bad.
Yeah. I like it. It's fine.
It's fine. Like, I like it. I don't love it. It just felt a bit one note for me.
Sure.
But he's got a decent voice. I really enjoyed the vibes as well. I love the energy that he gives in the live performance.
Mm-hmm.
It just felt a bit one note.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I will agree with you on that. The vibe is really good. The flow is good. He's got a very powerful voice, but I do agree. I just don't think it goes a whole lot of places melodically. Whereas I think there's a lot of songs that we've talked about in this that go a whole lot more places melodically. So I think that's just kind of, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is bad whatsoever.
This is far from bad.
And a lot of people seem to like the song. So, like, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you, diva. Lovely work. And all of those things.
All of the things.
Yes. Let's move to Manini with Spettacolare or Spectacular.
Resti ancora e ancora tu, e ci saranno le giornate bastarde, quelle che non ce la fai più. Ma abbracciami, che è normale.
And in this song, he says, quote, "The song encapsulates the most beautiful moments experienced with fragility, love, and passion. And often, if one can tackle obstacles from another perspective, everything can become spectacular."
Oh,
Spettacolare.
it's lovely.
It is lovely, isn't it?
I think out of the entire selection, I think this is the one song I would say this is lovely.
It's lovely.
Very lovely. That's really all I can say about it.
Yeah, I mean,
He's got a
I
great
think
voice, actually.
the vocal is great. It's not the most all over the place melodically. It's not the most all over the place musically. I think it's a lovely message and a very, very well performed song.
Yes.
So,
He did everything he could with the song.
and I think it's still a pretty damn good song.
It is a pretty good song.
All things considered, not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad in the slightest.
Far
So,
from it.
good for you.
Manini.
Come on, Manini. Work, Manini. So, we've made it to our penultimate song to discuss. And oh boy, we've discussed a lot of songs. But we also have to discuss this one, which is Alpha with Vai, or Go, as he said at the end. Vai. I was like, Jesus, okay, wow.
Io voglio solo vivere, sia piangere che ridere. Il cielo sarà al limite. Se stai via dalla strada e via dai guai, tu non guardare indietro mai e vai.
So this song, he says that Vai is derived from a phrase that his grandfather once said. Quote, "Some run because they're fleeing, others run because they're chasing. And Vai is a hymn to life and not looking back."
I'm a big fan of this.
Okay.
I'm not surprised that I like this more than you do.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I really enjoyed the performance. I love the vibes of it. He's got a decent voice to me. The rap versus everything. I love the energy he brings on stage. I love how it ends in a cappella. I think this is a bop, and I can see myself listening to it for quite a long time. This was fun. I really enjoyed the woohoos.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good. I think there's a lot that I do enjoy about this song. What really brought it down, honestly, whatever that muffled vocoder moment, whatever the hell that was, that threw me off completely. I was like, I can't.
I liked that part.
I really didn't like it. I thought it sounded weird. It kind of threw the whole thing off for me. I didn't enjoy it, unfortunately.
Sure.
But I think everything else, I mean, his charisma is undeniable.
Yes.
So, like, there's that to go with. It's like, it's lovely. I think it's great. I think it's fine. I think it's decent. It's pretty good. Not mad.
I really like this.
Not mad. And last up to discuss today, we have Il Tre with Fragili, or Fragile. Shocker. It's fragile.
Volersi di bene, stare in catene. Scusami ma può succedere. E scusami se ti ho fatto del male. Ma siamo fragili.
And in this song, he says, I talk about my personal experience from a failed relationship. I made mistakes and take responsibility. The person beside me was someone I didn't want to lose, yet I made mistakes leading into it.
I really like this one as well.
I think it's really good.
Yeah.
I think it's lovely. It's got a nice flow. I did notice a lot of breath control issue towards the end of the song, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I'm not overall, I'm not too mad at this.
I'm a big fan of this personally. The vibe is there for me. He's got a solid voice. The flow's good. The flow's amazing.
Mhm.
Also, going into that second verse, that is a hard pickup to pull off, and I'm
Yeah.
very impressed that he managed to pull that off.
Mhm.
One thing I can recall, and this kind of takes it down a notch, but there was a point where he goes into like really fast rapping. I believe it was like the bridge or something. Um, but there was a time where he gets ahead of the beat because it's in the heat of all this fast rapping.
Mm.
Yeah, and that kind of comes with the whole breath control situation and stamina.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. Not bad though. Really not bad.
No, I really like this.
So. Oh boy, that's 30 songs.
And it's not even 2 hours yet.
I know. I'm impressed with us. But we've come to the point in our program when we must discuss points.
But
And this was the most difficult I think we've had all season.
I'll agree. I definitely agree.
I have 20 songs in my great or above category. I will go ahead and say that. So it was really difficult for me to figure out what I wanted to do.
I have 16 for mine.
Love it. So we decided as a compromise situation, we are going to give our top 10 and then we gave 3 honorable mentions.
Yes.
Because we couldn't just do one.
No. For a 30 song national selection, this was pretty strong.
Yeah. I agree with that. So I guess I'll go first. Why not?
Sure.
So my 3 honorable mentions was difficult to decide between. I'm sad that none of them made my actual list, but it's going to be the Kolors, Diodato, and Loredana Bertè.
Oh wow. Yeah, I can tell you right off the bat, we're gonna have very different lists.
We sure are, yes.
Because my honorable mentions are none of those.
Great.
My honorable mentions are Richie and Poveri with
I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. They were like my number 15. I was like, oh my god.
Clara with Diamanti, grezzi, and Il Volo with Capolavoro.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, my 1 point, I think the performance was really lovely, and I really enjoyed what she brought to the stage. My 1 point's going to go to Alessandra Amoroso, Fino.
I'm really happy to see that. And I feel really bad because that's the only point she's getting.
I mean, that's kind of what this video is going to be, unfortunately. Like, there's just a lot of stuff to choose from, so.
Yeah, there's way too much to choose from. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the only point that this artist is also getting, but my 1 point will be going to Alpha with Vi.
It is, but it is a good song.
It is a really good song. I really like it.
It's a good song. My 2 points, I really enjoyed the performance. She started us out strong. It's going to be Clara Diamanti grezzi.
I'm happy for that. I'm happy to see that.
Yup.
My 2 points, and I'm happy to finally give him points. I wish I gave him more, but he just kind of fell there for me. My 2 points will be going to Mr. Rain with Dua.
Yay! I'm sad he didn't make my list.
What?
I'm sad he didn't make that. There's a lot of choices, but
wow,
yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
there really are a lot of choices this year.
I know. My 3 points go to a song that really captured me. Her energy, the lyric of the song. I just thought it was all really incredible for me. My 3 points go to Fiorella Mannoia with Mariposa.
I'm really happy, but also sad at the same time because she was not on my list. She's not.
I loved it. I really just thought it was such a good song.
It really was.
Really enjoy it.
Like Fiorella really did a good job performing that. Truly.
Yeah.
My 3 points will be going to Fragili by El Tre.
Love it. Not on my list. So far, we've had one overlap.
One overlap.
And that just speaks to the quality of Sanremo this year. So, my 4 points, I know you were not going to have this on your list, but I've just had it stuck in my head nonstop. Ipeme, tupite. Ipeme, tupite.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
4 points. Oh, they fell there for me. I feel really bad for giving this only 4 points because this deserves a lot more.
Oh no.
Because I don't feel like I can justify putting it any higher for my personal taste.
Just do it.
My 4 points go to Big Mama.
No. No. How dare you let down the lesbians?
I know.
It's not the only points she's getting, so don't worry.
That makes me happy.
Oh yeah, she's on my list for sure. My 5 points. I don't feel as bad putting it here, seeing that you gave it an honorable mention. But I cannot deny the talent that is Il Volo with Capolavoro.
Yeah.
It captured me in such a way. It's such a masterpiece. I really enjoy it. So.
Yeah. No, that's totally fair. My 5 points are gonna be going to Santi Franceschi with L'amore in bocca. Boccia.
L'amore in boccia.
Boccia.
I believe. Bocca? Boccia?
Love in the mouth.
Yes, that one. I'm happy he's getting points.
Yes.
And now here we get into our top 5, which I think is actually going to be pretty similar.
I wouldn't be surprised if we have a similar top 5.
I think we have at least 3 of the same songs in our top 5.
Yes.
Cool. I think I know exactly.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was 4, though.
I wouldn't be surprised if I know it's not 5.
I know
but
it's
I would not be surprised if it was 4.
It's definitely not 5.
I know it's definitely not 5. You betrayed the lesbians. So that's why. With that being said, my 6 points, I really enjoyed the song. Genuinely, any of the songs I have on my list, if they went to Eurovision, I would be 100% okay with it. And even songs that are not on my list, I would be 100% okay. My 6 points ultimately are going to go to Annalisa with Sinceramente.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
I'm aware. I know.
Wow.
I will say a lot of my other rankings have changed, but my top 5 has not changed.
Okay.
It's going to be Annalisa at 6 points for me.
This definitely won't be the only points that Annalisa will be getting. But with that being said, my 6 points will be going to Irama with Tuno.
Good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I'm very happy about that. So, 7 points for me. And I do wish I could have him higher, but my 7 points go to Mahmood.
Wow. Okay.
Gold. Yeah.
There's definitely one song that we definitely like share in common, at least in the top 3.
There's at least
no, there's only one.
I think there's only one. Yeah.
There is only one. But before we get to it, my 7 points, just because it's been stuck in my head all day.
Yeah. I'm so happy about that. Yes. I love that, actually.
Yes.
I love that. Okay. What separated my top 3 from everything else is is writing down and remembering that the first time I listened to these songs, I felt something really deep within my body. Whether it was happiness, whether it was joy, whether it was like a holy fuck feeling.
Yeah.
Like, I just remember those songs. So, with that being said, I am so beyond excited to give 8 points to Big Mama. I really just love this song. I think it's so masterfully done. Her vocal is gorgeous. I just think the whole thing is a masterpiece, and I'm really happy.
I'm really happy that she's up there. I'm really happy to see her up there.
Oh, so you want to talk about Big Mama?
And guess what? Guess what? In total, she got 12 points. So, you know.
Yay!
Technically get 12 points.
Wow.
Now, this song I'm very confident we both have up there. So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you have it at 8. Okay.
I have it at 8.
Okay.
I actually kind of moved this around a bit as well. So.
Okay.
My 8 points will be going to Miss Angelina Mango with Mannoia.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, this was the one that I was confident we both had in our top 3.
Yes.
My 10 points go to Mannoia. I just think the vibe of it, the performance the performance caught me in such a beautiful way, and yeah, I really enjoy it.
Yeah. Also, very memorable look as well. I love this.
Oh, gorgeous! Yeah,
wearing on night one. My 10 points will be going to pansexual king, bisexual king. I know he's not straight.
He's not straight.
He's not straight. But my 10 points will be going to Mahmood with the golden tracksuit.
Yes, very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. Well, I know what your 12 points is, and that makes me very happy. So, yes. Do you know mine?
It's not coming to me.
Really?
Oh, if it's Irama.
My 12 points do go to Irama.
Wow.
What I wanted to say when we talked about it, and I figured I would say for this, I watched the performance. I cried after. Like, that's how powerful I felt the performance was. I just think this is one of the best things I've heard all year. This is what I hope goes to Eurovision, but genuinely there's about 15 different songs that if they go to Eurovision, I'll be rooting for Italy. Like, that's where I'm at this point in this. But I just absolutely love what Irama has done in this with this song and in this performance. And I am such a big fan. And if he doesn't win Sanremo this year, I hope he gets that opportunity at some point in the future.
Absolutely. No, I agree with that too. His performance was definitely one of the most emotional ones of that night. For me, it was him and it was Mr. Rain that I found were the very emotional ones. But on a lighter note, my 12 points will be going to another mother, Miss Annalisa with Sinceramente.
Good.
She said, cuando. I love this song.
Good. I'm very, very happy to hear that.
Yes.
Because I think it's a fantastic song. So, oh boy, that's Sanremo. We made it through. And tonight is night 3 at the time we're filming this. Night 3 will be over by the time you all are seeing this, if you're seeing it right when we drop this video. So make sure to subscribe. We're here all Eurovision season, giving you almost all things Eurovision Song Contest. Let us know in the comments down below, who would you give your 12 points to? Who were your favorites overall for the night? Who do you think will go to Eurovision? I think realistically, I think the Eurovision berth is going to come down to, I think it's going to be Annalisa, Angelina, Mahmood, or Loredana.
Yeah.
I think those are kind of the 4. I could see them giving it to Il Volo, though. I could see them giving it to Diodato. I could see Alessandra getting it. I hope Irama has a shot to get it. I hope Big Mama has a shot to get it.
Right.
I think there's a lot of people. Like I said, there's about 15 or 16 different songs that if they go to Eurovision, I will be rooting for Italy. So, I mean,
Right.
it's a pretty good shot. Most of the songs I like are songs that are very, very popular so far in the rankings. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not going to lie. So, yes, we will be here doing all of the rest of the national selections. We've already covered a bunch of them on the channel, so make sure to go check those out. The playlist will be in the end card right after I finish this outro. Make sure to subscribe to both of our other channels as well, with Almost All Things Dragon, Almost All Things Reality TV. We're on the Eurovision channel right now. I'm so used to saying Eurovision in that slot, but I don't have to right now. If you want to become a member of the CUP and join the tea room, you can join our channel over on our main channel or join us on Patreon. The content is the exact same. Links will be in the description below for that. Follow our socials at the CUP Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You could also go follow us both individually on Twitter as well. And you could go get your merch, including but not limited to CUP mug, down below as well. And with all that being said, we're going to get out of here because this has been a long video. Cheers!
Cheers!
Woo!
Con le mani, ciao.
I'm so excited to see them on cover night.
Con le testa, con il petto, come cuore.